Every Sierra is built to exacting quality, reliability, and durability standards. The journey to professional grade starts long before the first customer buys the new truck. In fact, GM has invested 6 million miles of computer testing plus 7 million miles of real-world testing in this new truck. Seth Valentine, Global Quality Manager, explains.
The virtual analytics allows us to analyze the truck before we actually build hardware. We can use math tools to understand body structure, rigidity, crashworthiness, and noise performance before we ever have to build a pre-production truck. So virtual analytics isn't new. We've been developing the tools over the past few years, but they've gotten a lot better. What that means is we have less trial and error with actual hardware. We can get it right the first time, which allows for a better validation process and a stable product when the customer first gets it. So our durability testing is a long process. We abuse the trucks in a variety of environments, from hot to cold to everything in between, high altitude, low altitude. And we try to use the trucks in a more abusive manner than even our most severe customers would. Our captured test fleet is a process that we use with internal company car drivers to help us generate early feedback on how the quality of our trucks is doing. In previous programs, we'd have a couple of hundred trucks. For this program, with the added emphasis on quality, we have 1,400 trucks. We're going to generate 9.5 million miles, and we're going to start at 10 weeks earlier than we normally do. For example, with plant-built trucks, I'll have 100,000 miles on a truck at the time the customer would buy it for the first time. So we can really get a good feeling for our long-term durability, wheel bearings, engine seals, things that the customer may not see in that first month or two of ownership that they'll see in the 5th or 6th year. We have good information on right away. The assembly plant is a vital part of our quality process. They're really the last line of defense for quality. What we've done in this launch is had our assembly plant partners come into our pre-production operations early. In the past, they wouldn't see the product until it arrived in the assembly plant. Now we have them come in and help us put our very first pre-production units together. They can share with us their experience, and if the truck goes together easily, we'll have a better product for the customer in the end.
Because the pickup box is the so-called business end of the Sierra, it got its own share of severe testing. In the lab, engineers conducted a structural validation test which uses a simulator bolted directly to the wheel hubs. The truck is severely shaken and twisted to validate the strength and durability of the box. In addition, the tailgate panel and rods and cables are tested with a 400-pound load placed on a single spot on the tailgate. As Seth said, this new Sierra has undergone more testing than any truck we've built before. That validation is part of the promise we make to our customers to build a truck with uncompromising quality.